"Your son doesn't deserve one." She said it loud enough for the entire room to hear. The laughter stopped. The rustle of wrapping paper froze. And for a split second, even the Christmas lights seemed to dim. My son's hand was mid-air, small, hopeful, trembling just slightly as he watched every other grandkid unwrap matching tablets with their names engraved on the back. Every one of them but him. He looked at me, didn't cry, just smiled that tight, practiced smile of a kid who's learned too early how to swallow humiliation. I said nothing, just stood up slowly, placed my napkin on the table, and whispered, "We're done here." And I meant it. My mother always had a talent for cruelty disguised as tradition. Favoritism wasn't an accident, it was strategy. She'd pit us against each other, just to see who would crawl back first. Growing up, I thought it was love that came with conditions. That maybe if I worked harder, got better grades, earned more, she'd look at me the way she looked at my sister. But love built on comparison isn't love, it's control. When I had my son, I swore I'd break the cycle. I kept her close, even when she didn't deserve it, because I thought she'd change for him. Because he was good, kind, everything I wasn't, according to her. But standing there that night, watching her little face flicker between confusion and acceptance, I realized she hadn't changed. She'd just found a smaller version of me to hurt. We left before dessert. She didn't stop us, didn't apologize, just muttered, "Don't be dramatic." In the car, my son stared out the window, the lights of her house blurring past. "It's okay, Dad," he said quietly. "I didn't want one anyway." The line nearly broke me. That was the last time she saw us. Her message came a few hours later. "You still owe me for dinner." No apology, no remorse, just a bill. I laughed, not because it was funny, but because it was exactly who she'd always been. Transactional, petty, predictable. And that was when the idea came to me. I didn't block her, I didn't respond, I just started planning. For months, she tried to reel me back. Family group chats, guilt texts, the usual. Then the invitations slowed. The calls stopped. And by the time she realized I wasn't playing anymore, I'd already begun my quiet revenge. See, my mother thrived on audience. Every insult, every slight, it needed witnesses. Without them, she was powerless. So I took her stage away. I stopped showing up, stopped defending her when my siblings complained, stopped reminding my son that she meant well. And slowly, the cracks began to show. My sister called one day, voice shaking. "Mom's upset you're ignoring her. She says you're trying to turn everyone against her." I smiled. "I'm not doing anything," I said. "She's just not used to silence." Silence became my weapon. I didn't post photos, didn't engage. When family gatherings happened, I didn't go. And when she asked my siblings why I was so distant, I made sure the truth was whispered. That she humiliated her grandson in front of everyone. No shouting, no confrontation, just truth left out in the open like gasoline waiting for a match. A year later, my son got accepted into an advanced art program. He'd been working for it quietly, drawing late into the night, believing no one noticed. I threw him a small party, just close friends, people who mattered. Then my phone buzzed, her name on the screen. I heard about his little art thing. Maybe now he deserves a gift. That was the moment I knew I'd won. Because she was reaching, desperate, exposed. The woman who once decided who was worthy of her approval was now begging for a seat at our table. I didn't reply, but I made sure she saw the photos later. My son surrounded by people who loved him for who he was, not what he represented. No matching gifts, no competition, just joy. The final blow came naturally. She called on his birthday, pretending she'd forgotten what day it was. I picked up, calm, controlled. "Why haven't you come around?" she asked. "You made your choice," I said. "You just didn't think I'd follow through." Her voice cracked. "You're really going to punish me forever over one gift?" I almost laughed again. "No, Mom," I said softly. "I'm protecting him. From you." And before she could answer, I hung up. That night, I tucked my son in. He was older now, stronger, his laughter easy again. He asked me once why we didn't visit Grandma anymore. I told him the truth. Because sometimes the best thing you can do for people who hurt you is let them live with what they've done. He nodded, satisfied. Then fell asleep. Weeks later, another message came from her. "You still owe me for dinner." I looked at the screen for a long time before typing back the only words she'd get from me again. "No, Mom. You paid for it the night you lost us." Then I deleted her number, and finally it was quiet.